Okay, for the next portion of this part, what we're going to do is work on this area out here. We're going to set up a plane that's 5 inches out from the center, and then work our way back in to get that portion of this piece created. Now, to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to click on the right plane, and you could go ahead and show it here if you want, but if you click on that and then go reference geometry plane, notice it automatically picks that, and we're sitting at 1.5 inches right now, and we really need to be 5 inches, and then we want to flip it so that it's actually out like so. And we'll accept that plane, and now we'll go ahead and do a sketch from that plane. So now we can go in and look at that normal to that plane. Now be careful, because that's looking at it from through the part, isn't it? So let's try that one more time, and I think it might flip us back around. So now we're looking at it from the perspective that we should be looking at it. We're looking at it from more or less right there. Okay, so we had to actually go do that, look at that normal twice to get that there. All right, so then what we want to do is simply draw that piece in there. Now, I'm going to start with a rectangle, and it actually does go coincident to this plane right here, so I'm going to go in there and I'll make it coincident there, and I'm going to bring it out something like that. And then we could maybe put some dimensions on there. Now it shows that thing has a radius of 1/2 inch, so the overall width of this piece needs to be 1 inch. Then let's see, what are some of our other dimensions? Well. It looks like, since that's 2.5 from the center point here down to there, should be, if I'm thinking correctly, that should be 1.25. So we'd go right down even with that. And then from this center point up, we just got done talking about that being a 1/2 inch radius, didn't we? So it's 0.5, which just so happens to be the height of that. And that thing is all constrained. Now, we could leave it like that and put some fillets on it, couldn't we? Or we could go ahead and put the fillets in now. It really doesn't matter. We go in there, that fillet is a radius of a 1/2 inch, and we'll go ahead and pick the 2 lines. I must have missed something. Well, and it's gonna keep giving me a hard time there. So what we're gonna do then is we'll leave it just like it is, and we'll go ahead and exit the sketch and do a feature here. Now that's supposed to be extruded back 5 inches, isn't it? Okay. Well, now that's going to create a problem, isn't it? So maybe we shouldn't have put that hole in there, but that's okay. I think we can get that worked out here, no problem. So we'll take that, and we're good on that. We've got several things we've got to do there, by the way. But okay, so now if I wanted to, I could go ahead and put those fillets on there. That would be probably a little bit easier now. So that's a 0.5. And we'll go this line and that line. And there's my fillet. Okay, and again, we're still poking through here. So let's, if we can't do something here, potentially, well, first I'm going to hit the save button. I like what I got there for the most part. But potentially what I want to do is I want to take this and reorder it down anywhere there, I guess. Now that should, oh well, no, it did take some of it out, but it can't take all of it out. So this piece that goes beyond there, we're going to have to cut that back out separately. But you see what happened there is, if we go back, now there's where the counterbore was done before the actual piece was put in there. Now if we drag that counterbore down below it, notice it cuts that section out. So that's a good thing to note for when you're trying to reorder holes. Maybe you put it in just a little too quick, you can get that back out of there. So just keep that in mind as we go throughout here. So I'm going to stop right there, and we'll pick back up. We got several things to do on this, and probably most importantly is get rid of this area right here. So that'll probably be next.